There's a bit of a craze going on at the moment where players are going back to old MMOs. So why not go back 20 years and count down the top 10 MMOs that are still being played in 2025? Yep, these games have outlived consoles, trends, entire companies, and they're not just alive. They have real communities playing them right now. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button for more deep dives into gaming history, reviews, and all things MMO. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 10, Anarchy Online. This game came out in 2001, making it older than a lot of you watching. It's a sci-fi MMO set on the dusty planet Rubikai, a true cyberpunk dystopian vibe. At launch, it was total chaos. But over time, it turned into an incredibly deep game with one of the most complex character customization systems ever. So why would you play this today? It's got instant missions you can solo or group, got wild nano program spells, a niche but dedicated community. It was actually the first MMO to use instancing technology. So all those private dungeons you love, thanks to Anarchy Online. Yes, it's old, but for sci-fi RPG fans who want something different from elves and orcs, it's a gem. Coming in at number 9 is EverQuest II. Released in 2004 as a sequel to the original EverQuest, the granddaddy of 3D MMORPGs. EverQuest II is all about deep world building. It has voice quests, an insane number of classes, player housing that's actually awesome. You can decorate a house with hundreds of items, create entire themed rooms. It's like The Sims for fantasy MMO fans. Even in 2025, it's getting expansions today. The community is smaller but loyal, so if you want a traditional high fantasy MMO with the old school challenge, EverQuest II still delivers. At number 8, we have Dark Age of Camelot. This one's legendary for PvP fans. It launched in 2001 with a revolutionary idea. This wasn't your average gankfest. This was a full-blown realm versus realm warfare. Massive keep sieges, relic raids, and frontier skirmishes with hundreds of players. And best of all, the 3 faction design created a natural balance. If one realm got too powerful, the other 2 could team up to bring the other down. Dynamic, political, and totally chaotic in the best way. There are official and classic servers alive right now. The community is small but fiercely passionate. If you want epic medieval battles with the real stakes, Dark Age of Camelot is the place. Number 7 is a real piece of history, Ultima Online. This is the game that invented the graphical MMORPG in 1997. And yes, it's still being played. It's fully open world, player housing in the actual world, no classes, just pure skill progression, and player-driven economy. It even has murderers, bounty hunters, player-run towns. If you want sandbox MMO where you can truly do whatever you want, be a crafter, an assassin, a mayor, Ultima Online is still the king. There are official servers, plus huge private server communities that keep it alive. Next up, number 6 is Lineage II. Released in 2003, this one was huge in Korea and has a strong following even today. It had massive open world PvP, clan vs clan castle sieges, gorgeous dark fantasy art style. It's grindy, it's hardcore, but that's what players love. Official classic servers are still online in multiple regions. And the best part? The political drama. Entire clans scheming for weeks to take over castles. If you want classic scale PvP with the classic Korean MMO flavor, Lineage 2 is still delivering. Number 5 is a game you may or may not have heard about, Tibia. It launched in 1997 and has barely changed. And that's exactly why people love it. It's hardcore full loot PvP, no handholding, brutally simple 2D graphics that hide crazy depth. If you die, you lose everything. There's no map markers or quest helpers, it's all about community knowledge. Despite its age, Tibia has a shockingly big active player base. Tens of thousands log in every day. It's perfect for players who want the most old school game, hardcore MMO experience you can get in 2025. At number 4 is Final Fantasy XI. Launched in 2002, Square Enix's first MMO still has active official service today. It has classic Final Fantasy storytelling, unique job system where you can change classes, and it's party-focused gameplay. It is way too tough to solo. Final Fantasy XI is for players who want the old-school social MMO vibe. The world feels alive, dangerous, and beautiful. Even 20 plus years later, Square Enix keeps updating it. If you want to grind camps with friends and experience a living, breathing Final Fantasy world, Final Fantasy XI is absolutely worth a look. Okay, number 3, EVE Online. Launched in 2003 and still going strong. It's a single shard universe, full player-run economy, and legendary player wars and betrayals. EVE is a true sandbox where scams, espionage, and politics are not just allowed. They're the point. You want to mine, trade, run corporations, backstab your allies? Go for it. What's wild is that all players are on one server, so a tiny corp in 2025 can still rise to become a galactic powerhouse. It's the ultimate emergent MMO, and that's why it's still alive and kicking. In a very, very close second place, number 2, World of Warcraft. You knew it'd be here. It launched in 2004 and basically defined the modern MMORPG. It has polished questing in UI, huge world with expansions that keep it fresh, raids, dungeons, and battleground PvP. Even in 2025, WoW is thriving. Retail and Classic both have massive player bases. Whether you want modern convenience or old school challenges, WoW delivers. It's one of the easiest MMOs to pick up with friends and one of the hardest to put down. That's why it's still one of the biggest games in the genre. And drumroll, finally, at number 1, old school RuneScape. It's not just surviving, it is thriving. Launched in 2001, RuneScape has 2 massive versions today. It has old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3 with a modern evolution. It's skill-based, no classes, huge open world to explore however you want, insanely active community with millions of players, regular updates, and even polls to choose new content. You can play on PC, mobile, anywhere. RuneScape is perfect for both casual players who want to fish and chat and hardcore grinders aiming to max stats. It's the ultimate testament to the idea that simple design done well can last forever. That's why it is number 1. So there you have it. 10 MMORPGs over 20 years old that you can still play in 2025. Which of these have you played? Which would you try today? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down MMO memory lane, smash that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives and retrospectives, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe and happy gaming.